Hi friends, George Weeks with Team George Weeks Real Estate, and today I'm honored to be sitting here with my son William, and the topic is actually home ownership, and even more personally, what it means to me and what our journey was. So William, it's good to see you.
Senior, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. So for a long time here at Team George Weeks, we've always taught that, owning a home is important. You build your future, develop life.
Sure.
Going back to our own personal story, at one time in our lives, we were living in a rental house down in Nolensville. And then one day you made the decision to pack everything up, take the family, and then purchase your now forever home in Murfreesboro. What caused you to do that? What was the reasoning behind it? Your why?
Well, your mom and I, we've been married almost 40 years, and we were living at one point in Nolensville. I've been in the restaurant industry a long time, and then getting back to real estate, started building the team. We were looking for a fresh place to call home where we could raise our kids and really set down roots. And we purchased the house we're in now, and we've been in that home for 20 years. We were looking for a place where we could raise our children and really be part of a community and really put down roots and make a difference. And, it was one of the best things we did, which is why we're still there. We're very fortunate enough to have a great home and still be in it. The thing is, by owning a home, it's several things. One, it's your piece of the American dream. And two, when you have home ownership, houses appreciate on average 3 to 5% a year. So if you're wanting to build, you hear the term net worth, which is how much is a person or a family worth. And a big part of that always ends up being the real estate that they own. And most people, their primary purchase, their home is the primary real estate that they own. Yeah. So that not only is giving you the personal sense of satisfaction of saying, oh, this is my home, but it also is something where rather than just paying rent every month and at the end of the month you don't own anything, if you're paying a mortgage, when you're done with that mortgage, you own the home and it has been appreciating 3 to 5% on average every year. So you've invested your money rather than just paying rent, and it comes back to benefit you.
With knowing that, and as you and I both know, in today's world with the younger generations, people are saying the American dream's dead. It's not out there anymore. Can't afford a house. To all these people that are still consistent with renting, what would you say to them?
I would say there's a lot of rhetoric out there, and there's a lot of misinformation. And it's easy to say, oh, the American dream is dead. I'll never own a home. It's very easy to get discouraged because it is very expensive out in the world today. Yeah. I totally understand that. But at the same time, it is totally possible to still be a homeowner. Now, is it easy per se? Maybe it's not easy. But anything worth having is absolutely worth working towards. There are so many different ways, there are so many different programs, there are so many different options for somebody to become a homeowner. Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of times people look at $1 million home and say, well, I'm never going to be a homeowner. Well, if you're just starting off in life and you start with a more basic home, and that's your first home, one, you're going to build great memories there, but two, it's a stepping stone into maybe the next place and the next place. Where your mom and I have settled down and been for 20 years, that's not our first home. That was actually the third home that we owned together.
Right.
So it evolves. But the biggest thing is that sense of pride you take in home ownership. It's not just bricks and sticks. It's a feeling. When you pull in the driveway and you're pulling in to see your spouse and see your kids and pet your dog. I mean, there's such a sense of pride every time that you pull into the driveway. After a hard day's work, you pull in, and this is yours. And this is your piece of the rock. This is your part of the dream. And it's part of why you get up, and it's part of your why as to what you do. So I would say to the younger generation where they think it's impossible, one, don't get caught up in all the social media and the hype and the news outlets that just want to paint a negative picture of everything going on in life. Think about what you really want. Think about the dream you want to have. And don't give up on it so easy, because it's worth it.
Hard work pays off.
Hard work pays off.
There's a piece of the pie out there for everybody.
There is.
Guys, you heard it from George Sr. himself. Everybody deserves a home. A place to raise your family, to make memories. Let us help you. So give us a call today.